Hello, what is going on, guys? Hockey Guy 1 here. Welcome to my review of Men in Black International. So, Men in Black International is directed by F. Gary Gray and stars Chris Hemsworth, Tessa Thompson, Liam Neeson, and Rebecca Ferguson. The story is about Agent M, who wants to join Men in Black and ends up going on this investigation with Agent H about finding out about these aliens who are betraying them, and just as they come back with evidence about it. Over the positives, High T is definitely the best character. I mean, he's the most fleshed out character, as he's kind of just the leader, the branching, and every single decision he makes actually makes sense. Like, not really trusting Agent H that much because he is kind of arrogant. It makes a lot of sense about each of his decisions, and it kind of makes him a good character. Some acting like Liam Neeson and Chris Hemsworth was pretty good. I mean, Liam Neeson really does bring the intensity to the role of High T, making him really feel more intense in these decisions, and really does deliver his lines really well. And Chris Hemsworth delivers his lines with a bunch of confidence to make it seem like he wants to be there, which is what makes him really good in this role. The cinematography is pretty good, I guess. I mean, the camera angles really do capture the moments, and they really do use the right angle for each, making it look really good. With that said, there are a lot of negatives. Starting off with the story, it's just very inconsistent. I mean, it's just kind of piles up a bunch of things on top of each other in one investigation, and it's just ridiculous, inconsistent, as it just feels like it's all over the place at each time, and it really doesn't help, especially with the structure of it, with the first act kind of being, where Agent kind of wants to become the Men in Black, and really in the second act, we're on investigation act, so a whole bunch of things, and the third act, where it's just where it ends, obviously, and it's just all over the place, including the climax of this movie. Just was really underwhelming. I mean, it's just taking it into the wormhole, and she comes out and gets saved. I mean, that's a bit of a ridiculous climax and a bit underwhelming, to be honest, making it kind of terrible. And the pacing of this movie is just all over the place, like I said. I mean, because they pile up so many things on top of each other, it doesn't even feel like an hour and 54-minute movie. It feels much longer than that, and it just drags on because they put that much thing on top of each other, or especially like in points where High T doesn't trust Agent H and then randomly trusts him again. It's just a bit ridiculous pacing, and it's just all over the place. Agent H is just a terrible character. I mean, he's just very arrogant throughout this movie and just doesn't even develop by the end. He still feels the same because he still is really arrogant by the end. I mean, it doesn't even develop by the end. It just makes for really poor development by him, and just nothing special with how he's written. Agent M even feels like an underdeveloped character. I mean, she's our main protagonist, and there isn't much to her character. Like, what? I mean, she's just kind of like a female empowerment character. That's pretty much the entire point she's there, considering she's like, I want to get into Men in Black. And again, just kind of gets in there making her kind of feel like the character that tries to shove female empowerment down her throat, which is not a good thing to have as a main protagonist at all. And that's just about her character. She is nothing special whatsoever. Tessa Thompson even feels like she gave a poor performance. I mean, she doesn't even deliver her lines with confidence. It really seems like she doesn't want to be there because of how poorly she delivers her lines. And it really just seems like she wanted to just go home in many of her scenes. The action scenes are absolutely nothing but a bunch of CGI put on it. I mean, why do they overuse CGI for the action scenes? And it's not really like it looked that convincing either. They just kind of overused it for the sake of trying to make the action look better, but in reality it ended up making it look much worse and made it really underwhelming to watch the action scenes. Which brings us to our next point, is that the visual effects are terrible. I mean, in the CGI, it just looks so fake and unconvincing in every action scene, like I said, and it's overused. And this is a film with an $110 million budget, and they can't even have realistic-looking CGI. Like, there's just really bad. I mean, the aliens just look so fake and unconvincing. I mean, the eyes in them just really come out way too far, and it just looks so creepy and unconvincing because of the way the aliens' eyes are put on. And I mean, it would have been decent if they made the eyes look better, but I mean, the fur looks okay, I'll say, but the eyes is what makes it look so fake and unconvincing, because it looks awful. And as well, just any CGI used in this movie looks awful. Like, whenever a gun is fired and the stuff that comes out of it just looks so fake. And it's just sad that an $110 million budget can look like this. Overall, Men in Black International is a terrible movie and is one of, if not the worst Men in Black movie. And I'm gonna give Men in Black International a 3 out of 10. That was my review of Men in Black International. What are your thoughts on Men in Black International? Tell me in the comments below. I'd like to thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.